It's time to get the party started. It's time to get the party started. Yeah.
On our agenda today, I want to introduce to you a few of some very important clients to us. You know, I've been in the business for a long time. Since I've had the opportunity to work with Microsoft, we've all learned an enormous amount. They have been instrumental in helping us to raise the bar with our customer service and our appearance. They have organized events for Microsoft from coast to coast. They have seen it all from the good to the bad. So let's give a warm welcome for three very important people: Jenny Laidlaw, Patricia Caprita, and Sue Stearns.
Thank you very much for inviting us to participate in your training this morning. We're very glad that we were able to be in town in time to participate in this. And just wanted to take a few minutes this morning before you really get going to thank you in advance for all of the work you're going to put in over the next couple of weeks while we're in your facilities here. This is definitely a big event for Microsoft, and coming back to Atlanta a second time is something that we're really looking forward to. So we know that a lot of you worked with us last year on the program. I definitely appreciated your support then. And we're really looking forward to another great program this year. For those of you that might not be familiar with the conference, just to give you an idea of what we're expecting in the next week, we're looking to have approximately 12,000 of our worldwide sales, marketing, and services employees come to Atlanta for our annual sales meeting. Really, the objectives of the meeting are to recognize past performance in the last fiscal year, communicate strategies for fiscal year 06 that's coming up, and then also just really energize and motivate the field so that they're excited about working at Microsoft and the opportunities that they have at the company. So it's a huge week for us and for the company. We'll have all of our key executives here and a ton of our worldwide staff. So it's definitely great to have you on board to help to make this program a success. So thank you again for all of your work that is going to be happening in the coming weeks, and we definitely appreciate your support and are looking forward to making this a great MGB.
Thank you.
All right, our next speaker coming up. This person loves when the crowd chants back to him, like right on, or come on, or let's do it, let's make it happen, let's run it like we own it, Right now, I need for everybody to stand on their feet. I'm now getting ready to bring to you the voice of WMGR, the leader of our organization, our organizer, our mentor, our leader, Ben Winning Light City.
That's some good Microsoft water right there. This is Ben Whitty, Lake City, broadcasting live from WMGR, home of awesome customer service. And we're gathered here today in the auditorium. We're gathered here today for one reason, and what's that reason? Running like you own it, that's good, but the second reason? What? All right, fine, we'll go with that, since that seems to be the only thing we know. But the number one reason is because the customer is in the house, right? Yeah! And that customer's in the house for one reason only, to get your good food and get your good service. All right? Who worked last year for Microsoft? Ooh, I would say that's about 85, 90% of the house. Give or take, if I'm a Baptist minister, I'd say about 110%. But, ooh, am I excited. I have been waiting for this moment. Here I am, I got a microphone, I got a band, I got lights, I got cameras, I got 1,000 people here. Ooh, I feel get better than this. Honey, you don't have to cook dinner tonight. I'm sleeping over here. Anyways, let me tell you about 2004 if I can. Last year was just a short year ago, doesn't it? I mean, so how many of you still have blisters on your feet from last year? Huh? Well, I not only got some blisters on my feet, I got some blisters on some areas I can't talk about in public. But you know, for me to talk about last year's Microsoft, I got to go back to high school, all right? I graduated in 1979, believe it or not, because I am a young stud, as most of you are probably looking at right now. That wasn't very nice there, young man. But I'm talking, no, it's not that time yet. It's not that time yet. We worked on this all day, Steve. 20 minutes. You know, let me talk to the men out here, and let's talk about the ladies out here, because when I was in high school, I had nothing going for me. As you can tell, I got no good looks. My parents had no money. I have no athletic ability. As a matter of fact, I tried out for the basketball team, and I'm 6 feet tall, right? My vertical jump was 1 inch. 6'1" is how high I jumped. Wesley Snipes and the other guy, Woody Harrelson, went to my high school and they said, you know, I'm going to make a movie about that. It's true, white men can't jump. You know, that's how bad I was. But you know what? I always went for the pretty girl. You know what I'm talking about, guys? My pretty girl in high school was Cameo Nerve. Even the name is hot. You know, even the name's hot. And I asked her out for everything. I asked her out for prom, I asked her out for turnabout, I asked her out to go to Tony's Subs, I asked her out for movies, and every time there was a reason. From washing her hair to hell no. Everything in between, all right? But I kept trying. Well, it never happened, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Then went to college, same thing happened. But in my business career, last year, Microsoft 2004 was the Cameo Nerve of my business experience. We've never done a larger piece of business in my career. Now, we've done Olympics, we've done Super Bowls, but for a single customer, it was a Cameo Nerve experience for me, as well as probably for the city of Atlanta, as well as everybody else, all right? And we've all been on dates, right? Anybody not been on a date? Sorry about that. And you know, we had the date last year, and there were some really great moments of the date. I got to be honest with you, there were some great moments of the date. And there were some moments of the date that you're not very proud of, and we've all been on those date moments before, where you say something stupid or something bad happens, and you go, gosh, I wish I wouldn't have said that. Oh, gosh, I wouldn't have done, you know what I'm saying? Am I with anybody here? All right. So came time at the end of the date, I went to kiss Cameo Nerve goodnight, and I got a pullback. Anybody know what a pullback is? You get a pullback and a handshake out front, like this. I don't know how women do that, but they're able to move their entire torso out and put their hand out at the same time. I don't know how they do it. They must learn that in 5th grade. Remember when the boys went to the right and the girls went to the left? This is what you need to learn, girls. Pull your pelvis out and put your hand in. That's what happened. Overall, there were some great moments, but to be honest with you, there were some blistering moments. We had staff that were eating in front of the guests. And to be honest with you guys, I've never understood this in my life. We had staff last year that were working breaks, and they're eating a ho-ho, because to be honest with you, I love ho-hos. I'm addicted to ho-hos. And they'd be behind the curtain like this eating that ho-ho. Oh, that's a good ho-ho. That's good. And one eye's looking out the curtain.